The mysterious deal in the city of neon lights, technology rules everything. People walk with metal arms, shining eyes, and robotic hearts. The streets are busy all night. Neon signs blink in the fog. Here, it is normal to trade your body for something better, something stronger. But Lena is different. She is a simple girl with weak legs. Every step hurts her, but she tries to walk with pride. Her mother always told her, never sell yourself for metal. Your pain is real, but your soul is stronger. Still, Lena dreams of running, of jumping, of living without pain. One cold night. Lena stands near an old shop, watching other people pass by. She sees a child with mechanical arms lift heavy bags with one hand. She feels a sharp pain in her legs. She wishes for new legs, strong and powerful. A strange man watches her from across the street. He wears a long black coat and a silver mask that hides his face. No one else seems to notice him. His eyes, dark and cold, follow Lena's every move. Lena is lost in thought when she hears a slow, quiet voice behind her. You want new legs, don't you? The voice asks. She turns and sees the masked man. For a moment, she is scared, but the pain in her legs is stronger than her fear. Yes, she says. I just want to walk like everyone else. I just want to be free. The man smiles, but it is not a kind smile. It is a smile with secrets hidden behind it. I can give you new legs, better than anyone else's. You will run faster than the wind. And you will never feel pain again, he promises. Lena's eyes fill with hope. She imagines herself running, laughing, feeling alive. But the man says, lowering his voice, there is a price. Lena's heart beats fast. What price? She asks. The man leans closer. She can smell something strange, like oil and metal. Your body, he whispers. You give me your body, and I will give you perfect legs. All I need is your trust and your body. Lena steps back, her mind full of questions. What do you mean, my body? The man does not answer. He takes out a small metal card and shows her a place, a tall, shining building in the dark part of the city. Come tonight, he says. Bring nothing, just yourself. I will give you what you want. But remember, nothing in this city is free. He walks away, leaving Lena alone. The cold wind makes her shiver. She holds the card tightly in her hand. Lena looks at her legs. They hurt so much. She thinks about her mother's words, but her dream is stronger than her fear. Maybe this is her chance. She starts walking towards the address on the card. As she walks, she passes strange people, some with faces made of metal, some with no faces at all. She wonders what they traded for their upgrades. Did they also give away their bodies? Were they happy? The building is taller than she imagined, with silver walls and red lights shining like eyes. The door opens with a soft hiss. Inside, everything is clean, bright, and empty. The floor shines like a mirror. The air smells of metal and medicine. Lena walks down a long hallway. The pain in her legs gets worse, but she keeps going. She wants to be strong. She wants to be free. At the end of the hallway, the masked man waits for her. He stands next to a strange chair with wires and screens. On the walls, there are pictures of people before and after their upgrades. They're like happy, but their eyes are empty. Sit, the man says. Lena sits in the chair. It feels cold. Her heart beats faster. The man asks, "Are you ready to make the deal?" Lena hesitates. Her hands shake. She thinks about her mother, about the life she wants. She is about to answer when suddenly the door bursts open. A young man with messy hair and kind eyes rushes in. His name is Eli. He shouts, "Stop. Don't do it. You don't know what he wants." The masked man is angry. He steps in front of Lena, blocking Eli. "This is none of your business," the man says coldly. But Eli does not stop. He pulls Lena out of the chair and holds her hand. "You are not for sale," Eli says softly. "You are more than your body." Lena looks at Eli, confused and scared. She does not know what is happening. She just knows she feels safe with him. Together, they run out of the building. Behind them, the masked man's voice echoes in the empty hallway. "You cannot escape me. No one escapes a deal." Outside, the city lights shine bright. Lena's heart is beating fast, but she is free for now. But the deal is not over. The real story is just beginning. Lena and Eli ran through the wet, glowing streets. Behind them, the city felt alive, buzzing with neon and secrets. Lena's heart was still racing. Her legs burned with pain, but she pushed forward. Eli did not let go of her hand, guiding her through twisting alleys and hidden doorways. Finally, they stopped in front of a quiet, locked door with a strange sign above a tan old clock with no hands. Eli knocked 3 times. The door slid open with a soft click, and they slipped inside. Instantly, the noise and light of the city disappeared. Inside, it was silent, almost peaceful. Lena looked around in surprise. This place was not like the city outside. Tools and metal pieces were everywhere, but the air smelled of warm oil and old wood. On the shelves, there were small machines, tiny clockwork birds, and half-finished inventions. A small robot with a painted smile rolled past her feet and waved. Eli led Lena to a chair. He poured her a cup of steaming tea and handed it to her with gentle hands. "You are safe here," he said. "No one can find you unless I want them to." Lena looked at Eli closely for the first time. He had kind, tired eyes and small scars. On his fingers, the hands of someone who works with hope and pain. "Why did you help me?" Lena finally asked. Eli sat down across from her. For a moment, he was quiet. "I used to work for Mr. Gray," he said. "A long time ago. I built machines for him, machines that could change people, just like he promised you. But I saw what happened to those people after the deal." Lena listened, her hands shaking slightly. "What happened to them?" she whispered. Eli took a deep breath. He stood up and walked to a locked cabinet in the corner. He unlocked it and took out a small glass jar. Inside, there was a silver chip, still blinking with a weak blue light. People thought they would become stronger, faster, happier. But Mr. Gray took more than their bodies. He took their memories, their dreams, their souls, Eli said quietly. He stores them in these chips. The city is full of people with perfect bodies but empty hearts. Lena stared at the chip in horror. She remembered the empty eyes of the people in the pictures at Mr. Gray's building. Now she understood why their smiles looked wrong. Eli put the chip back. Mr. Gray is searching for something, or someone. He believes that if he finds the right soul, he can live forever. That's why he keeps making these deals. Lena's fear grew. "Why me? I'm not special." Eli shook his head. "Everyone is special. But I think he sees something in you, something he can't buy or build." Just then, the little robot with the painted smile started to beep. Its eyes flashed red. "Trouble," Eli said quickly. "Mr. Gray's men are looking for you." Eli pressed a button under his desk, and a wall slid open to reveal a hidden room. "Come quick," he said. Lena followed, her legs trembling. Inside the hidden room, Lena saw more strange things. Old photographs of people with shining eyes, blueprints for impossible machines, and a map of the city with red marks places where people had disappeared. Lena felt a chill. How many had made the deal before her? How many had lost everything? Eli pulled out a box. Inside, there were mechanical legs, not shiny or beautiful, but strong and simple. "I made these for someone like you," he said. "No deal, no price, just hope." Tears filled Lena's eyes. For the first time, someone wanted to help her, not use her. Suddenly, the main door crashed open. Heavy boots echoed in the workshop. Mr. Gray's men were here. Eli handed Lena a tiny silver bird. "Keep this with you. It will lead you to safety if we get separated." Lena gripped the bird tightly as Eli hid her behind a false wall. Outside, Mr. Gray's men searched the workshop. They shouted, broke things, but never found Lena, hidden in the shadows. Lena made a silent promise. She would never be for sale, not to Mr. Gray, not to anyone, but deep in her heart, she knew this was only the beginning. Night had fallen on the city, but Lena was wide awake, hiding in Eli's secret room behind the wall. She could hear angry voices and heavy boots as Mr. Gray's men smashed through the workshop. Searching for her, she clutched the tiny silver bird Eli had given her. It was warm in her palm and felt alive, ticking softly, like it had a real heart. She wondered if Eli had made it for someone else, once someone who also ran from danger. As the noise faded, Lena carefully pushed open the hidden door. Eli was there, quietly putting his tools back on the shelves, his face pale and tired. "They're gone," he said. "But they'll come back." Lena nodded, fear still tight in her chest. That night, Lena lay on a thin bed in the workshop, staring at the ceiling covered with moving shadows from machines and candlelight. She wanted to trust Eli, but her pain was growing worse. Every movement sent fire through her legs. She tried not to cry, but silent tears ran down her cheeks. In the darkness, her mind played tricks on her. She saw visions, herself running, climbing, flying over the city on new legs. She remembered Mr. Gray's words, "You will never feel pain again." Was that true? Was she a fool to run from the deal? Just then, she heard a tiny voice, soft, almost musical. She sat up and saw the silver bird on her table. Its wings fluttered. A blue light shone from its eyes. "Lena," it whispered, "do you want to be free?" Startled, Lena touched the bird. "What do you mean?" she whispered. The bird's light flickered. "You can have what you want. Just say yes. I can take you to Mr. Gray. He will give you strong legs. You'll never suffer again." Lena shook her head. "No. I promised Eli. I promised myself." But the bird would not stop. Its voice grew stronger, more human. "Think, Lena. Your pain is a cage. Everyone makes a trade. What will you give to be free?" Suddenly, Lena remembered something her mother once said. "Never listen to a voice that offers everything for creed. It's propo for end. You will proselytize everything far. Morsar. More some K's, more sov. Its cores all high to my sis. Its corsade, my really sov. You will lead sob by sov K's, by we can read, go to sov, by us. We sob, by we can now with our say can add it's all can I mental licit it add be sit beside you lips it's it to decide they do sit to kai it's it to get it to us sits taste it's going to is it's something to use to that's an the pod that is a competitive side of it's like but it needs to live sit the big much like the pay the rest is nothing. Real things cost effort. Easy deals have hidden traps. She closed her eyes, blocking out the bird's song. When she opened them, the blue light was gone. The bird was still and silent. She knew now the temptation was inside her as much as outside. The next morning, Eli brought her simple breakfast and new bandages for her legs. He didn't say much. He just worked in silence, fixing a small broken clock. After a while, Lena spoke. "Why did you really help me? You barely know me. Eli looked up, his eyes sad. I helped you because no one helped me. Years ago, I made a deal with Mr. Gray, not for legs, but for genius. He promised I'd be the best inventor in the city. I built machines for him, machines that could think, even dream. But every time I finished a machine, I felt less human. My memories faded. My laughter sounded empty. Until one day, I saw a girl, just like you, about to trade her soul for wings. I couldn't let it happen again. Lena listened, amazed. She realized Eli had lost things, too, maybe even more than she had, as they talked. The little silver bird suddenly flapped its wings. A map unfolded from its back, marked with a new red X. X. Eli frowned. That's a new disappearance. Mr. Gray has found someone else. Lena stood up, even though her legs shook. We have to help them. Eli smiled, hope flickering in his eyes. Are you sure? It's dangerous. Lena nodded. No one else should lose themselves for a fake promise. Eli packed tools in a small bag and gave Lena a walking stick made from old gears. The stick felt strong in her hands. Together, they followed the bird's map into the city's underbelly, where broken robots wandered and neon lights never reached. As they walked, Lena felt something change inside her. She was scared, but she was no longer alone. She was not just running away, she was running toward something. Maybe even her true self. But deep in the city's shadows, Mr. Gray watched them through hidden cameras, his silver mask shining. He smiled. His cold smile, he whispered, everyone has a price. I will find Lena's. Lena and Eli moved deeper into the city's forgotten places, following the map given by the little silver bird. Here, the air was colder. Strange shapes moved in the shadows. Robots with missing parts wandered, looking lost. On some walls, faded posters warned, "Don't trade what you cannot get back." Most people ignored them. As they walked, Lena's pain grew worse, but she refused to stop. With every step, she remembered why she ran from Mr. Gray. She was not for sale. Suddenly, its bird's eyes glowed red, and it flew into a narrow alley. Lena and Eli followed. The alley led to a hidden door with a sign, "Dream Vault Private." Eli hesitated. This is one of Mr. Gray's secret places. He keeps things here no one is supposed to see. Lena pushed the door open. Inside, the room was filled with glowing glass tanks. In each tank, something floated memories in the shape of light. Some tanks held voices, some held laughter, some held old songs. Others even showed memories like moving pictures on the glass. Lena moved closer to one tank. She saw a girl, about her age, dancing in a field. She realized these were real memories, stolen from real people. Eli whispered, "Mr. Gray doesn't just take bodies. Okay. He steals people's best moments. Okay. He locks away their happiness and leaves them empty." Just then, a large screen on the wall flickered. Mr. Gray's masked face appeared. "So you found my dream vault," said, voice echoing. "How touching." Lena's hands shook, but she spoke clearly. "Why do you do this?" Mr. Gray's eyes flashed cold behind the mask. "You think I care for bodies and metal?" "No. I collect what makes people unique, their dreams, their hopes, their joy. I use these to power my greatest machine. I am building an artificial soul." Eli stepped forward. "You can never make a real soul, Gray. You can only steal pieces from others." Mr. Gray's laughter was sharp. "You both are fools. The city is full of people ready to sell their dreams for comfort. I simply give them what they want. But you, Lena, are different. I have seen your dreams. They burn too bright. With your memories, I can finish my work." Suddenly, Lena felt a sharp pain in her head. The silver bird in her hand grew hot. It began to project a memory in the era young Lena, running across a field, laughing in the sun. Mr. Gray watched, hungry. This is what I want. Your strongest memories. Trade them, Lena. Give me your light. I will give you more than legs. I will give you immortality. Lena almost believed him. The pain was too much. The memory so beautiful. She felt herself slipping. She heard the voice inside her head. Give it up. Let go. No more pain. But Eli grabbed her shoulder. Don't listen. He wants to make you forget who you are. Your memories are you. Lena closed her eyes. She remembered. Her mother's face, Eli's kindness, her own courage. She forced herself to speak. I will not trade my soul for anything. I would rather feel pain and remember who I am than be empty forever. Mr. Gray's face twisted in anger. You have made your choice. But everyone has a breaking point, Lena. Remember, pain makes people weak. The screen went dark. Eli helped Lena sit down. She was shaking, but her eyes were clear. Thank you, she said quietly, for reminding me what matters. Eli smiled. And in that moment, Lena understood sometimes true strength comes from holding on to what hurts, not running from it. Before they left, Lena unlocked all the Dream Vault tanks. Memories and dreams floated up like fireflies, vanishing into the city to find their real owners again. But as they stepped outside, Lena knew Mr. Gray would not give up. The biggest fight was still ahead, and somewhere in the city, a new memory was waiting, a memory Lena would have to face before her story could end. The city was changing. After Lena and Eli set free the memories from the Dream Vault, something strange started happening. The sky above Neon City began to glow with colors blue, gold, red, like 1,000 dreams flying together. People stopped in the streets and looked up, confused, as old memories returned to them. For a moment, the city felt almost human again. But for Lena, the storm of memories was dangerous. She and Eli hurried through the side streets, trying to reach a safe place. But everywhere, the air shimmered and crackled with voices from the past. Lena could hear her own memories mixed with others, whispering to her old laughter, lost pain, promises broken and kept. Eli grabbed her hand. Stay with me, Lena. Don't let go. Suddenly, the silver bird in Lena's pocket glowed bright and flew into the air. It circled them and sang a new song, different from before. Warning. Lena felt dizzy. The world spun. And then, all at once, she was somewhere else. She stood in a field of tall, golden grass, the sun warm on her skin. Her legs didn't hurt at all. She could run, she could jump. She laughed and spun in circles, free. In the distance, she saw her mother waving, calling her name. Lena, come home. Everything is fixed now. No more pain, no more fear. Lena ran toward her mother, tears of joy on her face. She had everything she ever wanted. But just as she reached out to touch her mother's hand, the sky turned silver and cold. Mr. Gray's voice echoed all around her. This can be your new life. Lena, no pain, no weakness, just say yes. Trade your old self for this perfect world. All you need to do is forget. Lena looked down. Her body was changing, her arms and legs turning to metal, her heart beating slower. The grass turned into shining wires. The sun faded into a bright, cold light. She heard Eli's voice, far away. Lena, wake up. It's not real. Fight the memory storm. Lena felt herself slipping, but she remembered something, a promise she made to herself. Never be for sale, not even in her dreams. With all her strength, she shouted, no, I choose myself. I choose my memories. I am not afraid. Suddenly, the world cracked like glass. The field disappeared. Lena fell back into her own body, gasping for air. She was in Eli's arms, safe, the city storm still raging outside. Eli looked at her with tears in his eyes. "You did it. You said no." Lena nodded, still shaking. "He tried to trick me with my own dreams, but I want to be real, even if it hurts." Outside, Mr. Gray watched on his screens, angry and shocked. No one had ever broken free from the memory storm before. He spoke to his machine. "She is stronger than I thought, but everyone breaks. I will find her weakness." Lena knew now the fight was not just for her legs, but for her mind and her soul. Mr. Gray would never stop, lest she stopped him first. She stood a little taller, a little braver. Her pain was still there, but now it was part of her strength. Eli smiled at her. "What will you do now?" Lena looked at the silver bird, which landed softly on her shoulder. "I will help others fight back. I will show them that dreams are not for sale. I will stop Mr. Gray, no matter the cost." For the first time, she felt real hope. Not just a promise. As the memory storm faded, Lena and Eli prepared for the final battle. Not just for themselves, but for everyone who had ever traded something precious for an easy escape. As dawn rose over Neon City, Lena and Eli prepared for the end. The memory storm had changed everything. People were remembering who they were. Some were afraid, others angry, but all felt more alive. Mr. Gray's power was slipping. And he knew it. Deep under the city, in a secret chamber, Mr. Gray waited. He stood before his greatest creation, the heart engine, a giant machine made of glass and metal, pulsing with stolen memories. Its center glowed with blue light, spinning like a living heart. Around it, hundreds of empty chairs faced the engine, each one meant for a new soul to take. Lena and Eli entered the chamber quietly, guided by the silver bird. The air hummed with strange energy. Lena felt her memories pulling at her, like the engine wanted to swallow them up. Mr. Gray's voice echoed through the room. "You finally found me. Welcome to the place where dreams become power." He stepped out of the shadows, his silver mask gleaming. "I built this engine to live forever. Each memory fuels my mind. Each soul makes me stronger. You, Lena, are the last piece. Your memories are pure, full of hope and pain. The engine will be complete with you." Eli stood in front of Lena. "You'll never win, Gray. People are waking up. They remember who they are." Mr. Gray laughed a cold, metallic sound. "People want to forget. Pain is a prison. I offer freedom. Who are you to deny them?" Lena took a shaky step forward. Her legs hurt, but her heart was strong. "You lied to everyone. You took their best moments and left them empty. But you can't steal hope. You can't steal love." Mr. Gray raised his hand, and the chairs came alive, spinning and forming. A wall of machines around him. He pressed a button. Suddenly, Lena and Eli were pulled toward the heart engine by invisible force. Lena felt her mind slipping, memories flying past her eyes, her childhood, her mother, the feeling of running in the sun. "No." She cried, "I am not for sale." Eli struggled to reach the control panel, sparks flying around him. The silver bird flapped its wings and flew straight into the heart of the engine. With a burst of blue light, the machine shuddered inside her mind. Lena saw herself in a strange plaza world made of memories and wires. She faced Mr. Gray not as a machine, but as a lonely, broken man. He was surrounded by pieces of people. He had stolen faces without smiles, voices without songs. He looked at Lena, desperate. "If I give them back, I will be nothing. I will die." Lena stepped closer. "Maybe you will be free. Maybe you can feel real things again." Mr. Gray shook his head, terrified. "I am afraid." Lena remembered her pain, her journey, Eli's. Kindness. She understood now. Fear was not weakness, was what made her human. She reached out her hand, not to fight, but to offer forgiveness in that moment. The heart engine cracked. Memories burst from it like a storm of light. Flying back to their owners, Mr. Gray screamed, falling to his knees. Outside, Eli shut down the controls. The engine went dark. Lena felt her legs give way, but Eli caught her before she fell. All around them, the stolen souls returned to their people. Across the city, broken hearts began to heal. Mr. Gray's mask fell away, and he looked small, lost, and very human. Lena and Eli walked out of the chamber into the new morning. Lena's legs were still weak. She still felt pain. But now she walked with her head held high, free and whole. Asterisk. Neon City was not the same. When the heart engine broke, memories returned to their owners like rain after a long dry season. Faces in the city glowed with surprise, pain, and joy, all real, all human. For Lena, every step was still hard, but each day brought new strength. Her legs were not perfect, but they belonged to her. She chose to live with her memories, even the sad ones. Eli fixed his workshop and welcomed those who had lost parts of themselves. Together, he and Lena built new machines, not to steal, but to help. They created simple robotic arms for old people, music boxes that played lost songs, and memory frames to hold precious moments. People from all over the city came to Lena and Eli, hoping for something real. Some wanted to forget, but Lena would smile gently and say, "You are not for sale. Your memories are your power." One day, as Lena sat by her window, watching the sun rise over Neon City, a small crowd gathered outside the workshop. They carried letters, photos, and small tokens, pieces of their past returned to them. A little girl with a new, shiny arm hugged Lena tightly. "Thank you for saving my dreams," she said, tears shining in her eyes. Lena realized she was part of a new family now, family made of people who had survived, learned, and chosen to heal. But the story didn't end there. That night, as Lena closed the shop, she noticed something strange. The silver bird, now patched and a little battered, was glowing softly again. In its eyes, she saw a tiny map, this time pointing beyond the city into the wildlands outside Neon City's edge. Eli looked at her, surprised. "You think someone out there needs help?" Lena nodded. She felt hope and excitement rise in her chest. Maybe there are more. People lost, more stories waiting to be healed. Eli grinned, rolling up his sleeves. "Then our work isn't done." As dawn lit up the world, Lena, Eli, and the silver bird set out toward new horizons. They walked side by side, stronger together. Lena no longer ran from her pain. She carried it, proud and unafraid. And somewhere, far away, a new mystery waited. For them, a reminder that the fight for hope and freedom never truly ends. Because in a world where everything can be traded, the most precious thing you own is your true self.